All right, guys, been a busy morning. It's been a little while since I've been on here doing anything. Today, I kind of wanted to just show you something I've got going on. I got another truck, stepped down from a 2500 to a 1500, just didn't really need a 2500 anymore. So I've been trying to get this truck the way I wanted it over the last few weeks. So I've got a couple of things. This was the Bighorn package. Didn't come with a bed liner, didn't come with the lights there, and didn't come with the cargo track. Now what you may see right over there are the nutserts. So that's what I've been working on this morning to get the cargo rail system in here. So basically what that is two nutserts all the way around, total of 16 nutserts, which is a little time consuming to put in, and that is going to hold the bed rails. So excited about that. So I'm going to just show you a little bit about that. I got my tonneau cover that I'm going to put on as well. So I'm going to do a couple of things at once. What you also see in the background here is a Bedrug. So it is about 30 degrees where I am, and so I have had it in the floor, had the heater blowing on it for the last couple of hours, trying to get it to where it's a little bit more pliable. When I took it out of the box, it was rolled up. So if you can do this during the summer months, you'd probably be a lot better off, but I'm working with what I got here. So got that set out. It looks like it's pretty much ready to go. Now this isn't going to be an install video of the Bedrug. It's going to be kind of a before and after thing. There's a really great one, I think is Real Truck, that has a YouTube video installing on a 2019 Ram. Theirs is about 25 minutes. It's extremely in-depth, so I'm not going to bore you with that. Just really going to kind of show you a before and after and kind of what everything looks like. One thing I will say with the nutserts, I will show you how I did that. So for the nutserts, there are tools that you can buy to do that, but really with just a couple of parts from a hardware store, you can make your own. So what I did for the nutserts for utility rails, I got some M6 1x40 and then the nuts to go with that. And I think this was like $2.50 maybe at Tractor Supply. Basically, what you do is take your bolt, put a nut on it, a washer. This end screws into your nutsert. Once it gets tight, you hold the end of your bolt with a 10mm wrench, take another 10mm wrench, and then you turn it like you're tightening it. And basically what it does is it pulls the threads in on the nutsert and mushrooms, and when it gets real tight, that's when you know stop, and it's probably good. So the only problem is I had to do that 16 times, and so it took a little bit, but this was a much more economical way to do that than buying an actual tool to do it, and it works just the same. All right, guys, well here it is. Got it finished. Wasn't too bad of an install. Got the rails on there, and like the way it turned out. One thing I'll tell you, that I had the Bedrug lined up before I put the rails on, and it pulled this piece some. So you see it's not perfectly even there. I got it even on this other side pretty much, but before it came to about right here. But when those rails tightened up in those holes, it pulled it. So just be aware of that. If you're going to put rails in here, you might want to get you another strip of Velcro that runs here, or wait until after. But overall, pretty good install. Pretty pleased with the results. I think it looks a lot better than it did before. And so now I'm going to get the tonneau cover on, make sure everything's sealed up so we don't have any water back here.